Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in today's video, we're discussing whether you should fund your 401k or pay off debt. It's sort of like the chicken or the egg, which comes first, right, Brian?
True.
But in all seriousness, I mean, we've received a lot of questions about this from viewers that are looking to pay off debt, but are also worried about if they focus too much on that, what about retirement? And it's a great question to ask because if you do focus too much on debt right now, you may end up with no retirement savings and vice versa. You focus too heavily on retirement savings and you may end up in retirement with a boatload of debt.
Yeah. So, Michelle, each side of this debate has valid points, which we'll cover in a few minutes. But really, for most people, it comes down to personal choice. So.
Yeah. Well, then we talk about that a lot on this channel, right? It's really what are your needs? What's going on? What are your goals? What can and can't you do right now and make decisions from that part. So, all right, before we dive into the pros and cons of both options, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Never miss another video from us, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well. All right, so Brian, let's start first with paying down debt. I can understand why people want to pay down debt and be debt free, right? It's empowering. It's real freedom, really. But, and right now with inflation going as high as it is and gas going through the roof, so to speak, I bet a lot of people out there wish they did not have so much debt. And also, we forgot interest rates are rising as well.
Yeah, that's a true statement. Michelle, in my 24 years of finance, I've witnessed many clients get into retirement with zero debt and the feeling that they have of relief. No debt and just a steady income coming in. There's no better feeling. So here's where it makes sense to pay off debt first. Okay. If your interest rate on the debt is higher than you can reasonably earn in your investments, okay? And if you're laser focused in paying off this debt, and when you need to feel that level of accomplishment of completing a goal. So there's three areas where it makes sense to pay off that debt first. So.
Okay. So quick question. Would you ever recommend someone focus solely on paying off debt and waiting to save for retirement until, their 401k, waiting to save for retirement in their 401k until some of that debt is off their back?
Okay. I get this all the time.
Yeah.
Me personally, no, I wouldn't. Okay. Your question leads us into the next section on saving for retirement first. So let's go through that, and then I'll loop back and answer you in more detail. How's that?
Okay. Sounds good. So let's dive into it.
Okay. I can understand those who want to focus on funding their 401k while also paying off some of their debt. Okay. And here's why. With the average Social Security payment in retirement being around $1,657 a month for this year, many feel that this is not enough to last the rest of their lives.
No.
It's not in today's society. So the feeling, though, of having a sizable nest egg when you reach retirement can be exhilarating.
Sure.
Here's where it makes sense to fund your 401k while still paying down some of your debt, okay? Number one, when you have a company match. Now, on this subject right here, Michelle, I've seen a lot of negative comments online and even videos that go against this philosophy. This is my opinion, and here's why I feel this is better. Okay. So if your company is matching a percentage of your contributions into your 401k each pay period, you should at least put in the match.
Yeah, it's free money. I mean,
it's free money.
And if you adhere to your 401k plan vesting schedule,
right,
it's yours to keep.
Right. So for example, if your employer matches the first 3% you put in, Michelle, you would be receiving a 100% return on your money before any investment returns are added in.
Yeah.
Even if your employer, Michelle's only matching 50% of what you put in, you're still getting a 50% return on your money.
Okay. So to loop back to my question I asked about if it's ever a good idea just to focus solely on debt instead of putting money in your 401k, what you're saying is, I mean, you said in your opinion, no, it's not. And if you really, really are committed and really want to get this debt off your back, at least get the company match.
Yes.
Contribute to your 401k what the company matches.
Correct. And here's why. There isn't any debt that I know of today that charges 50 to 100% interest. Okay. So at least get the company match, then tackle the debt.
Okay.
This ain't financial advice, but it's my personal opinion. This is what I would do if I had my 401k and debt at the same time. I know for a fact I don't have anything at 50 to 100% interest that's being charged on any debt that I have out there today.
Not at all.
So,
I don't either.
It really, Michelle, whether you pay off debt or fund your 401k first is a matter of personal choice. Our goal here is to show you both sides so you can make a more informed decision and build the retirement that you truly dream of. So
awesome. Well, that's what our goal is here, right, on this channel. So on that note, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you do not miss another video from us. And while you're at it, give us that like, hit that like button, smash that like button, gently press it. Helps us grow the channel. Appreciate it. All right, Brian, thank you so much for this today. It's been a good conversation. And thanks to everyone who watched.
thanks, everyone.